Oof, man. Missed opportunities. Missed opportunities there, right, guys? What's going on, everybody? Carlos is in the house. Dylan's in the house. What is good? Yeah, the streaming Peacock. It's very frustrating how a lot of people have to have multiple memberships just to watch their favorite team. It's ridiculous. I mean, we talked about this. A money grab. It's the epitome of greed. How much money do you need? You guys are swimming in profits, right? How much money do you need? I don't understand. It's just ridiculous. I mean, really, it's it's. I don't know. I don't get it. But whatever, whatever. It's just. I agree, Mazza. Instead of worrying about maximizing profits, how about doing something for the fans? Because the fan, at the end of the day, and I've said this before, like if you have a game where and you look at you watch it on TV and there's like 100 empty seats behind home plate, like put those tickets on sale for $40 right before the game, an hour before the game. They'll get scooped up like that. If people know about it, they'll get scooped up like that. And what does that do? You bring more fans into the seats, right? And merch, food, whatever else. It's still layers of money onto the team, which is ridiculous. So, and that's what I would do. I mean, I know a lot of them are corporate seats and blah blah blah, but why not have a partnership? If the partner, with the corporations that have the seats, that if they don't go to the game, they put them up and they press a button or whatever, put them up for sale, and whatever is sold, they split the proceeds with the Yankees 50-50. It's almost like they're getting a little bit of money back, the corporations, and the Yankees are getting a little profit on their end. And maybe a family now can afford to go to a game that wasn't able to afford to go there before. Parents can take their kids and sit behind home plate, like instead of paying $4,000, which is insanity. They can get something for a cheap price, man. That's just the way I see it. But it's ridiculous, man. It's ridiculous. Gary's in the house. What's happening, Gary Spazian? I appreciate that, brother. Thank you, man. It's folks like you all that make the channel great. So it's I'm just a part of it. I'm here with you guys and gals. So it's you guys that make it awesome. So why did the game start at 11:30? I'm guessing probably Peacock. So I don't know. I'm not exactly sure. Some scheduling commitment or whatever, or I don't know. Maybe it's spaghetti and meatballs day in the Bronx, and they want to get people out fed early. I have no idea. No idea. What's good, Ball? When you see Jonathan's in the house too. Napoli Bambino, Pack and Chicks and Gallo get there. Well, believe me, there's a lot of people that want these guys out. I totally get it. Totally get it, man. A lot of blown opportunities with these guys, unfortunately. So, by the way, whoever's in here, if you haven't smashed that like button, let's smash it really quickly if you don't mind. Like to try to get to 100 as quickly as possible on these live streams. So this one only probably 15, 20 minutes or whatnot. Well, it's at the very least wait until the game to end. So they're tied now. So hopefully the Yankees, they have to. It's going to be a walk-off now if they win. So it'd be kind of cool to watch a walk-off, right? And we've done a couple here. We've done Aaron Judge's walk-off home run. We did one the other day, another walk-off. I think it was Trevino, that walk-off. And we've done a couple of walk-offs here. So Johnny Satira, what do I think the Yankees are going to do at the deadline? Well, what I think they will do, what I think they should do is bring in a starter, a reliever, and an outfielder. What I think they will do is probably a reliever and an outfielder, maybe another incremental move or something like that. But I would bring in one of each if I were them, Johnny. What do you think they're going to do? That's another question. So I'm curious to know what you folks think. Yeah, Maz, exactly. Bag of popcorn, peanuts. Yeah. Where would I trade Andujar? I don't. That's a good question, Lorenzo. I mean, there are teams that could use him. I would package him for. I try to package him in a bigger trade with some other prospects to Kansas City, right? To maybe get Benintendi and Scott Barlow if they possibly can do that. And then now you've added a younger, controllable player who can replace Benintendi right off the bat. I think he's a free agent until 2025, so you have that position covered in Kansas City on the cheap, and then you get prospects too for a rebuild as well. So to me, Kansas City represents a good fit for Miguel Andujar. It's a low-key environment, and again, he'll get a playing opportunity because Benintendi won't be there. So because it's not fair that he's not getting opportunities here with the Yankees. So yeah, Matt, I would do the same. Would do the same, man. But yeah. No, I totally get that, yeah. Gallo's an elite defender. He's an elite defender, and but unfortunately, him and Hicks are hurting the offense now. Not as much as I think people think they do, because the Yankees obviously are clearly in first place. They're 38-15. So despite those two guys really not hitting, but at some point, the way I see it is, and I've said this recently, is other teams are going to fortify. They're going to boost their lineups, and with guys that could potentially help the Yankees. And the last thing we want to do as the Yankees is wait and wait and wait and wait and wait, because Benintendi might be gone. Some of these other guys might be gone sooner than later. And teams like Toronto, who are bold, Tampa, don't be surprised if Tampa trades for Frankie Montez, and teams like that. I mean, Toronto trades for Benintendi and gets one of those relievers. It could happen. It could really happen. So I'm hoping that the Yankees act sooner than later. They tend to wait and wait on the deadline. And that would suck. That would suck. So I hope he's proactive, especially with the guys, where they're at right now. So what I'm going to do actually is the trade deadline. I'm going to do probably start 5 or 6 hours before the deadline. Deadline's usually 4 o'clock. I'll probably start a live stream that day at 10 or 11, and I'm going to keep it live updates the whole time, and I can dial you in on all the trades that happen. Breaking news here, but it'll be 25 breaking news. So I'm going to do it that day, the day of the deadline, which is August 2nd. So something to keep in mind. I will be live that day for a long time, so that everybody can get fed in and just the drama. And then obviously a little bit after 4, the news of the last minute trades start trickling in. So that's going to be a lot of fun. That's going to be a lot of fun. So, and I would love Benintendi too, man. Yeah, his lack of production is more than offsetting his good defense. He is a good defender, so there's no doubt about that. But the offense is it's a really big black hole, unfortunately. Him and Hicks, which sucks. Pop up. Let's see. 1 out, 2 outs in the top of the ninth. I keep Gallo and eat Hicks. That would be that's gonna be really hard to do, Dan. Really hard to do. Just contractually wise and stuff like that. Hicks is on a team friendly deal, and even though his production sucks and it makes it look like a bad deal, once he comes up with some moderate level of production, and he has shown life in his bat recently, his contract to look a lot more reasonable. Gallo is on his walk year anyway, so they could essentially move him for something, but who knows if they're going to do that. So 3 outs. The Yankees are coming up in the bottom of the ninth, and who is coming up? Don't know yet. Tell you in a minute. once the guys, the Yankees are due up. Gallo, DJ, Judge. It's a good group to have up. Gallo, DJ, and Judge are coming up. So let's go. Let's get a walk-off here, boys. A walk-off would be fantastic. Yeah, bottom of the night. Sean Browning's in the house, man. Yeah, no kidding. No kidding, Sean. Announcers, no freaking kidding, man. So again, Gallo, DJ, Judge are coming up in the bottom of the ninth. So I think I think it'll be. I don't think the Yankees are going to want to eat Hicks's contract. So I just don't think I don't. It's unfortunately so. No disrespect to the MLB to 2017 Indians, but this Yankee, it's one of the tops out there. And I said this in my earlier video. It reminds me of that Atlanta Braves, that rotation with Tom Glavine. Who else was John Smoltz and Greg Maddux? I mean, you had 3 Hall of Famers there, 2 of which are 300-game winners. So that's as good as it gets, man. This is up there. It's deeper, obviously, but this is up there. I don't remember who else the Braves had that. You might have been Steve Avery and someone else. The 5th man, I don't know. But these guys are 1 through 5 are phenomenal. Phenomenal. I think it might have been 96. It was right around Avery, yeah. It was right around there. Iron Hawaiians in the house. What's good, baby? And one with 200 wins. Yeah, John Smoltz, man. 3 Hall of Famers in the rotation alone. Not even including the lineup. Then you add Chipper Jones to Hall. 4 Hall of Famers on the team at the same freaking time. Potentially 5 at some point. Andrew Jones. What the freak, man? That's a lineup. I'm surprised they didn't win more World Series in the 90s. They won in 95. The Yankees beat them in 96 and 99. So, but Kevin Millwood. Maybe it was Millwood. He was first starting. He was dominant. I remember that too. Millwood, Mike Fowley. That's a good one, man. Good call. Staff and bullpen starting class. It's all good ball with AC. I mean, it's I mean, they're all amazing. Like this bullpen's amazing too, which is why I hope that the Yankees fortify with another arm, just in case, man. So smash that like button, folks, if you haven't done so yet. I want to get them likes up. Yankees beat them twice. Once the game is over, oh, Stanton's pinch hitting. Stanton's pinch hitting for Gallo. Stanton hits well against lefties. Let's see what happens here. We need a walk-off. We need a walk-off, baby. Here we go. Giancarlo Stanton's up against Gregory Soto, left-handed reliever. 0-1 strike. We need a tune-up. Yeah, we definitely need a tune-up. White Sox are winning 6-0 over Tampa. Fantastic. Tampa's 7 games out right now. Toronto's 6.5. 1-1. Ball 1, strike 1. I think it's a hard throwing left to be perfect. I mean, I would love a Stanton walk-off right here. Would be amazing. Yankees have 1, 2, 3, 5 walk-offs already this year. 5 walk-off wins. Freaking nuts. Here we go. The 1-1. Here we go. 1-1. 2-1 outside. Yes, indeed. I've thrown around the idea of Michael Fulmer. I mean, he could be a decent one. I mean, I like Barlow from the Kansas City Royals only because there's a potential for multiplayer trade, right? Benintendi would be a good fit here. And 2-2. 2-2. I like, or a trade with the Cincinnati Reds to get like a Luis Castillo and a Luis Sessa, or try to. I definitely think a multiplayer trade would be a good thing for the team. So we'll see. I do think they'll fortify the bullpen at the very least, and they have to get somebody to fill in for the outfielders. Oh, struck him out. High heat, which Stanton has trouble with. High and outside heat. All right, 1 down. DJ's up. That was like a 98-mile-an-hour high and outside pitch. So, come on, DJ. We got to get this, man. Oh, we got some trade ideas from Mazza here. The Reds get Gallo, Torres, Austin Wells, Gomez, Cabrera, Arias. Royals get Andujar, Higgy, Sweeney, Waldachuk, Wisniewski, Josh Bro. Foul ball. 0-1 to DJ. The Yankees get Luis Castillo, Luis Sessa, Scott Barlow, Andrew Benintendi, and MJ Melendez. Dude, that's a nice trade. I like that trade, Mazza. That is a good one, bro. Well done, dude. That's a good trade, bro. I like that return from the Yankees. They give up quite a bit, but like in terms of volume, so it's a very voluminous trade for the Yankees, but the quality they get back in return is nice, man. That's nice. That's a solid starter, 2 relievers, a starting outfielder, and a top elite catching prospect who can hit. He's got a serious bat. All right, here we go. Wow, Jose Alvarado, his sinker averages almost 98.9 miles an hour. His sinker. Gregory Soto, this guy's averages 98 miles an hour. Wow, that's ridiculous, man. 1-2 to DJ. 1-2 to DJ. Benintendi. I hope not, Dan. I really hope not. I could see him going to the Rays or to Toronto. I could see it. And the Rays make sneaky good trades on a regular, so I'm not counting them out. I'm not counting out the Blue Jays. I could see Boston probably being a little bit of a seller. I don't think they're going to gut everything, but I could see them selling a piece or two, kind of reshuffling. 2-2. That was an outside pitch. 99-mile-an-hour, 4-seamer. We got another trade here from Mazza. Smash that like button, guys, if you don't mind. We got 52, we got 26. I'm just going to try to leapfrog over 30 and leapfrog over 40 if we can. It's really helpful to the channel, too. So, here we go. Liner to center field, DJ, 2 outs. Judge has an opportunity here to walk it off again. It would be phenomenal. It would be freaking amazing, I'll tell you that. One way or another, this is going to be if the Yankees win, it's going to be a walk-off. So might go extra innings, ghost runner after this if they don't do it now. Remember that. Judgment time. Yeah, Sean. Yeah. Thank you for popping that like. Thank you for hitting at 32. We're almost at 40 now, so let's shoot for that 40. All right, Aaron Judge is up. We got two runners on, two outs. Excuse me, not two runners on. 1-0. 1-0. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Last time we were live during his walk-off home run against I forgot who it was. Was it Tampa, Toronto? One of them, maybe Toronto. Yeah, we were live during that, and that was freaking awesome. So we kind of need to do it again. The Rays do have the prospects. The Rays do have the prospects. They always have the prospects. They're smart. They're a well-run organization, Dan, no doubt. 2-1 to Judge. 2-1. Trade number 2, Oakland gets Gleyber Torres, Lucas Licky, Oswaldo Arias, Trey Sweeney, Josh Bro. The Royals get Andujar, Waldachuk, Wisniewski, Wells, Pereira, Florial. And that's a lot of guys going off the Yankees. Yankees get Frankie Montez, Tyler Soderstrom, Scott Barlow, Andrew Benintendi. That's a nice trade, too, especially with the frontline starter and another elite catching prospect, a solid reliever, and a potentially starting outfielder. Another good trade, man. Yankees give up a lot of pieces, but the quality they get back in your trades is pretty solid. So here we go. The 2-1 to Judge. 2-2. Judge swing and a miss. That was like a slider. That was a nasty slider. Shit. My God. Babe Ruth reincarnation. It would be nice, man. Do I remember the epic 13-inning July 1st, 2004 match with the Red Sox? I do remember that. Full count. It was a walk-off, too. It was a walk-off. Right, Sean? All right, it's full count here. Here we go. Let's see what we got. Let's see. Pressure's on, baby. Pressure's on. It's full count, 3-2. No outs. Nobody on, 2 outs in the bottom of the 9th inning. And the Rizzo's on deck. So, take a walk-off one way or another. I could care less. Let's go, Judgy. Here we go. The wind-up. And the pitch. And he stepped off the mound. Trying to throw Judge out of his rhythm, it looks like. All right. Judge is digging him back into the box here. John Flaherty, walk-off double. I remember that. Struck him out. Struck out Judge with the bases empty, but full count. Struck him out. We're going into the 10th. That was a 99-mile-an-hour inside fastball. That was a hard one to lay off. Then that's why, all of my trades, the majority of them include a relief pitcher or a pitcher to a degree. Now that Chad Green has gone down with Tommy John, Luis Hill is down with Tommy John. There's some areas. I like the fact that Manny Benuelos got a shot yesterday and 2 days ago, and I hope he gets more opportunities in long relief, him and Schmidt and Michael King. And I've said this again. I've said it a million times that I think they're going to have Nestor Cortez and Severino on some type of innings limitation because they have never thrown more than Nestor has never thrown more than 100 in his career. Severino's top was last night was 80 innings, and it was 2018 because he's coming off a long injury too. So I think they should be bringing one of each, starter and a reliever. So if I'm them, one way or another, I'm bringing one of each. Never have too much pitching, especially to the Yankees. They always have multiple guys go down. Like when those 2 guys went down with Tommy John, they had 5 guys go on the IL in the span of a week. It happens like that when it rains, it pours with the friggin' Yankees. So, pulling with AC, no doubt. Now, let's see who's going to be on the mound here. Let's see. Hopefully they'll shut these guys down quickly and get right back out and hopefully walk this thing off. We're going into the 10th now, so And Eckersley hates the Yankees. Oh, yeah, he does. Yeah. Everybody drops life. Yeah, it just happens, Ballin. It's unfortunate, but it's true. So just to put it out there, John Smoltz believes one of the two pitchers with 200 wins, 100 strikeouts. Dennis the Eck. Yeah, it is Dennis the Eck. Yeah. All right, Michael King is on the mound here. So he pitched yesterday. So hopefully Michael King is right on it here. Right on it. Clay Holmes, I don't know if Clay Holmes really pitched 2 nights in a row, Mazza, so I'm not sure. But Mike King's on the mound right now, so hopefully he'll do enough to keep him keep it tied. And then we got Marwin Gonzalez in the outfield, replacing Gallo in right field, so that's a good thing. So we'll take that. This is where exactly, Mazza. Extra arms in the pen. Yep. Some of that extra depth. All right, Michael King. We got the ghost runner at second. Gotta watch out. Gotta watch out for the bunt, man. Watch out for the bunt. Somebody's better cover third really quickly too. Michael King, you better jet off that mound, bro, and cover third. If he bunts. All right, the pitch. 0-1, strike one. I mean, aside from that, Jordan Montgomery pitched well today, 6 1/3, 2 runs, put himself in a position to win the game. He just didn't get enough run support again, which is a very frustrating thing. And then obviously Joey Gallo tied the game earlier, 2 with a 2-run bomb. He needed that, man. He needed that, Joey Gallo. No doubt about it. No doubt. There goes the bunt. Bunted foul. Now he's on strike 2, so if he bunts foul, he's automatically out. So now he's got to switch his strategy, I think so. All right, 0-2. 0-2 to Hill. To Hill. I'm watching the Phillies game, and they're such a joke defensively. Makes me glad we have it. Oh, God, yeah. Thompson. Their offense is solid, but their defense is awful. They look inept. It's unfortunate. But I wouldn't be surprised if they try to move one of their big pieces, like a Schwarber or a Nick Castellanos or something like that. I wouldn't be surprised at all. It's the least amount of run support. Yes, he does, Michael Massa. Yes, he does. His ERA is now 3.02. It was 3.02 before the game. Excuse me, it's 3.02 after the game. So he's the only guy that's not under 3. But 3.02 is pretty damn good with the ERA. So we need some more run support from Lonnie, though. Yankees beat Eckersley to complete the 4-game sweep of the Red Sox, the famous Boston Massacre. That's right, FG. Bunt foul, he's out. He tried to go the opposite way. First base, and he bunted a foul. 1 down. 1 out. It's a good. Phillies pitching is pretty solid. Their bullpen is as a little suspect, but their starting pitching is pretty decent. I mean, Aaron Nola would be a nice trade target. So we'll see. I'm really curious to see what the Phillies do. I'm really curious to see what the other American League East teams do, particularly the Rays and the Jays. So that's why if I'm the Yankees, I would not respond to their moves. I would be proactive and try to beat them to the punch. At this point right now, especially if you want to stay at the top, that's what I would do if I were a GM. There's no doubt about it. I remember the 5-game sweep in Fenway. That was a beautiful. Oh, yeah. Hell yeah. Yeah. Mazza, hell yeah. And A. Thompson, I would love to get Benintendi and Barlow from the Bronx. That would be a nice fit here. Really, really good. Stupid question. Why is a bunt foul 2 strikes? It's just it's a rule, Lorenzo. It's been a long time MLB rule. If you bunt a foul 2 strikes. So, all right, 1-1. Yeah, it's just one of those rules, man. Like infield fly rule. And I don't know who came up with it. One of the MLB, I don't know, an ump school or the union or the commission. I have no idea of the league itself. But it's been a long time rule. Do I think the Jays will make a play for Juan Soto? Yeah, I do. And they've got the pieces to get him. Gurriel, like they can give a big piece, and as well as some prospects too, and get him if they want. So I'm not sleeping on them at all. Yankees need to pounce and pound. Yeah, I'm with you there too, man. Especially when you know Tampa. Exactly. Those guys are not going to sit quietly. Those 2 teams, they're not. 1 and 2. They're not going to sit quietly, man. So Double play would be really nice right now, Hawaiian. Even though it's a runner on second, that'd be kind of, I guess, a liner and a catch. So, Jays need bullpen. Yes, they do. So does Tampa too. They were overworking their bullpen earlier in the season. So I wouldn't be surprised if they go try to get somebody either. All right, the 1-2 pitch. Struck him out. Slider and the changeup in the dirt. Getting these guys to chase. That's fantastic. Molly, hello. How are you? Molly, hello. By the way, anybody's leaving, anybody's just coming in, smack that like button, please. I want to get them likes up as high as possible. I'd love to try to get them over 100. It's really, really helpful to the channel when we get over 100 during the lives. So we crashed through it last night too. We had a great live last night too. And obviously, if you're a baseball fan and you haven't subscribed to the channel, please do so. We have live streams, we do breaking news, all different types of stuff. So you're all welcome here. 0-1. King stuff looks pretty good today. It's Spencer Torkelson, the number 2 draft pick like 2 years ago. Their first baseman, he's up. Bednar from the Pirates will also be prime. Yeah, Bednar. People are talking about Quintana. Jose Quintana. 0-2. Yes. People are talking about, obviously, Montez. People are talking about some other players, too. Josh Hader, but I'm not sure they're going to move him, Brewers. He's having an outer-worldly season. So, all right, 0-2. Torkelson, let's get him out of here. This live stream, it's all good ball with AC, man. It's all good. We understand that everybody can't make it all the time, so it's totally fine. Struck him out. Struck out the side. Yankees are coming up in the bottom of the 10th. Let's go. Let's freaking go, man. Rizzo, Donaldson, and Torres are the scheduled 3 batters if there's no pinch hitters. So, let's go, boys. Let's freaking go. No, Molly, you're missing anybody. We're all happy to have you. It's good to have you here as always, Molly. Yeah, King is damn back. Barlow's having a great season. Yes, he is. Package of Benintendi with Barlow. Yes, it will be, FJ. Yes, it will. Especially for Barlow because he's not a free agent until 2025, if I'm not mistaken. So he's got some control. But that's the type of pack. I mean, again, it's a multiple player trade. It addresses 2 needs for the Yankees. And it's still going to be a hell of a lot cheaper than getting Brian Reynolds. Just my thought that way, too. I would love Brian Reynolds, but, he's got 3.5 years of control left, too. Benintendi's going to be a free agent, and he's 20. They're both the same age, 27. But Barlow and Benintendi would be a nice pairing on this team. Yes, it will be expensive, no doubt about it. No. I think we'll know our World Series matchup at the deadline. I like that. Who was the ghost runner first? The person that made the last out, so Judge. Was it Judge made the last out? Yeah, Judge, right? So Judge will be the ghost runner. To see if the Yankees do a trade and flip. That's possible too. Cashman has been known to do some crazy things, right? So it's a good one, Massa. Yeah, so Rizzo's up. It looks like Judge is the ghost runner on second. So let's go. Trade and flip would be kind of interesting. And again, Cashman's been known to do some crazy things, so would not be surprised at all. Cashman can be pretty creative with trades, and especially at the deadline. So I wouldn't be surprised what he does. So, all right, Rizzo's coming up. Bottom of the 10th. Bottom of the 10th. He has 7 career walk-off hits himself. So last one being May 5th, 2021 against the Dodgers. Same pitcher, Gregory Soto. Hard-throwing Gregory Soto. Ball 1-0. Yeah, Judge is at second, so. Let's see. Come on. I'm like locked in on the game here, see? 1-1. I mean, I would not I mean, Rizzo's been pretty hot lately, so I'm not sure they'll make him bunt, but Donaldson, I would bunt if next up, especially if Rizzo somehow doesn't get on base or gets on base. I would bunt because Donaldson's still coming back. No doubt about it. Now it's 1-1 right now. So let's see what happens. 1-1. No outs. Let's see. And the pitch stepped off the rubber again. Trade and flip specials between the Pirates, Yankees, and flip sides Yankees. Ooh, Kansas City. Oh, 4-teamer. Let's go, Mazza. Here we go. Foul ball. Opposite way foul ball. He's on it. Rizzo's on this guy, so that's good. It's a good sign. Let's see what we got. That's 1-2 to Rizzo. Yeah, let's go Rangers, man. Let's beat them in Tampa. Let's beat their asses in Tampa, man. Let's go to the Stanley Cup, baby. Just need 2 more wins to get there. 2-2 to Rizzo. It's a low ball. Come on, baby. Come on. Fake bunt, Riz. Yeah, almost looked like it, yeah. Hawaiian. All right. And he's dug it in for the 2-2 pitch. And he deals. Ground. Infield hit. Runners on first and third. Dove, did not make the play. We got runners on first and third right now. So, if that was a base hit, I was about to jump through the ceiling. So, and that would have been good because I got one of these up here. Fans, thank the heavens it's not spinning. Otherwise, I'd come back down and I wouldn't have this. It would just be that. Imagine that. All right, Woody. Okay, Judge is at third. Rizzo's at first. So, let's go. Let's go here, man. Let's freaking go. You're in a good spot here, Donaldson. And Donaldson, remember, opening day, he had to walk off base hit Donaldson. So, I'm rooting for the Celtics too, Molly, against the Warriors. I like the Warriors, but I mean, I don't know. I like the Celtics team. I really like Steph Curry too. Keep Manny Ben Wallace in perspective. I just have him for a long relief guy. We need another long relief guy, Manny Ben Wallace. So I wouldn't sleep on him. He's been come back from a long way. So 1-0, 1-1, 1-1 to Donaldson. I don't hold him in the same regard as I do like a King or a Clay Holmes or somebody like that. But he's a necessary, a multiple inning guy that the Yankees could use. Yeah, and they could be a good fit. So, smash that like button. We're almost at 100 people in here. We're only at like 48 likes. So I want to try to get to 100 again. Ooh, Semper Fi. Semper Fi. Molly, Semper Fi. Infield and outfield are probably coming in. Yeah. Yeah, Semper Fi. Celtics in 6, I could see. Grandmother on my dad's side was a Marine. I've gotten my entire family Marines and Navy. Here we go. 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes to Donaldson. Come on, Joshy. Disgruntled my players didn't stick around too long, Hawaiian. I hear that, man. Any particular players you're referring to? Yankees are not getting any Aaron Nola. He's a trade. He might be a trade target, but I don't think anybody thinks they're going to get him. Game over, baby. Josh Donaldson. Sack fly to the wall. Tag up. Fucking Yankees win, man. Swept the Tigers, baby. Josh D needed that, man. Hell yeah. Let's go. Let's freaking go. They were playing it shallow infield, hit it all the way to the friggin' wall. You win it pretty, you win it ugly, it doesn't matter. They won it. That's what I'm talking about. This freaking Yankee team is relentless, man. Relentless. That's how you do it, baby. Unbelievable. Unfreaking believable. It's the second walk-off for Donaldson this year. Second one. Wonderful. Look at that. Yankees are 39-15 now. I thought that was a walk-off home run. It looked like one. It was 2 steps from the wall. And there was no way he's going to throw him out, Judge at home. So, manufacturing runs, man. Getting these wins, baby. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Yankees win. Yankees freaking win. Awesome. Came through. He came through, baby. He got some good bat in the ball, and he produced the win, man. That's fantastic, man. Absolutely fantastic, man. I love it. Yeah. Makes up for being in bed, winning. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know about being in bed. I don't know. That's a bad teammate thing, but I get you. A win is a win. Damn right, Sean. That's right, man. And the Yankees got to keep piling on the wins. Keep piling on the wins, man. And increase that lead, man. The Yankees win 5-4, baby. I love it. Love it. No one, Jose Quintana. Yeah, I would pass on him, too. Yankees get Soderstrom. Oh, nice, Mazza. Nice, dude. Here we go. Pittsburgh, Torres, Gallo, Dominguez, Peraza, Sweeney. Wow, Pittsburgh gets 7 guys. Yankees get Reynolds and Gamble. Then they flip Gamble to Kansas City with Higgy, Wisniewski, Arias, and the Yankees. And in Oakland gets Andujar, Waldichuk, Wells, converted. Yankees get Montez, Barlow, Benintendi. And they also get Brian Reynolds. Really nice, man. That's a nice trade, bro. Nice trade. Yeah, honestly, give Andujar a shot. So freaking awesome, man. My dad, 3 of his brothers, Marines, and his youngest brother was a Navy SEAL, actually, and he was a Master Chief. I'm the only one that did not join the service. I did not join the service. My path is a little different than theirs. Last year, the Yankees wouldn't have won. No, they would not. They would have been losing a lot of these games that they won again. I wish Donaldson would have gotten the win, but at least the Yankees won this freaking game. They came back and they won the damn game. And that's the difference between this year's team and last year's team, right? So, all these guys are clutch, man. Even Gallo got on the board with a 2-run shot. He needed that. He's going to need more than that, though, to stay here. He's definitely going to need more than that. Stanton needs to bring. Yeah, he's only 2 days back from the IL, but he almost got one. He was robbed yesterday. Well, the guy had the ball in his glove and he dropped it, so it turned into a double, like over the wall. So, and yeah, man, Toronto and Tampa are losing. It's fantastic, even though military has an inter-branch rivalry. Yeah, yes, Sean, yes, sir. Yankees are not going to give it. Who said they were going to give the farm for Benintendi? No, they don't have to. He's a free agent at the end of the season. Nobody's going to give their farm for Benintendi, so nobody. Everybody knows that they don't have to do that. This team reminds me of the 96. Oh, yes, it does, man. Well, it's ruthless. Yes, small ball. Just I'm starting to get a better feeling, just to feel something special coming. So it's fantastic, man. It's fantastic. Now you're feeling 4th generation. Nice. Well, thank you for the service there, Sean. Appreciate you. Smash that like button, folks. Let's get them over 100 really quickly if we can. If you haven't done so yet, if you're coming in, if you're leaving, smash that like button. We're at 64 right now. Let's try to shoot up to 100 if we can. Your hitting coach and Matt Blake. Yeah, they're fantastic. I mean, I've got quite a few students of mine, Sean, that are military. And federal agents, things like that, Secret Service people. So all day, baby. All day. Now let's pivot over and let's get these Rangers to 73 likes. Perfect, man. Just shot up by 10. Let's keep it going, man. Let's keep it going. Let's get to 100 before we bounce. Also can relate to the service I'm currently serving as active duty as we speak. Yeah, Mazda too, bro. Thank you. As always, man. Monty got the starting pitching done today. Yep. Nah, Perry, come on. I know you're breaking balls though. 77, man. All right, let's get up to 100. Yeah, the like button, just a little tap doesn't cost. And if anybody's not subscribed and you're here, number one, welcome. I hope you enjoyed enough to subscribe to the channel and come back. And we do stuff like this, live streams. You do big ones on Saturday night, sometimes Wednesday night. I go live more often now after the game, so we can engage a little bit and talk about the win, hopefully win, and whatever happens either way. So, but I really hope they don't consider Benintendi or Wilson. I don't think they're going to consider Wilson Contreras. They don't need him. Benintendi might be a consideration, Robert. He might be. But again, we'll see, you know. Ola's in the house. What's good, baby? Always, Dwight, man. Appreciate your time, too. Chris Schmidt. Well, it's pro martial arts. It's Hapkido and Tung Sudo. And they're kind of all over the place. And we also incorporate jiu-jitsu in there. I've got a couple of high-level jiu-jitsu people, and I've been doing jiu-jitsu for a while, too. So it's mostly Hapkido, which is a Korean art, which is primarily designed for street self-defense, defending against people with weapons, multiple attackers. It is as simulated as it can possibly get. It's nasty. So, and it's a combination of things. But we try to simulate real life stuff too, as often as we can, especially when you have somebody who's an armed agent or something like that or whatever. So, ever did combatives? Did I ever compete? You mean, Sean? I competed in a martial arts tournament a long time ago. Kicked a guy in the face because he dropped his hands and he had to get his jaw wired shut. And I haven't done it since. And I don't want to do that again. I'm not in the business of crippling people. So, and I don't need to. I mean, I rather teach people how to defend themselves. So, and that's the more meaningful thing for me. Blake and the instructor, yeah, all these guys, Blake, Dylan Lawson, they've been fantastic. So, Ross Cronstein, you're not wrong, man. He is waking up a little bit, the bat. So, yeah, when Ola gets here, it's a party, man. It's a party. Oh, 86 likes. We're almost at 100. Let's hit that 100. Fizzwiz, thank you for the donut, bro. I appreciate that, man. Best starting rotation I've seen in my entire life. I would agree with that. Best Yankee rotation I've ever seen. This rotation is crazy good. And if they stay like this, they're going to be really, really hard to beat in the postseason. 94 likes. Oh, we got 6 to go, baby. 6 to go. But yeah, I'm with you 100% there, Fizzwiz. This is an incredible rotation. Again, thank you for the generous donut, and I appreciate that, man. You're the man, bro. You are the man. Me too. Toronto and Tampa looking good, man. Sitting down by the water and enjoy. That's fantastic, Chris. Do it, man. Cracked 100 likes barrier. Thank you, folks, guys and gals. In the military, in hand-to-hand combat, unarmed, it's a mix of MMA. Yes, it is a mix of MMA. And that's what we do. I mean, Hapkido is essentially a dirty version of jiu-jitsu. And I have jiu-jitsu on the ground, and we do, kung fu, MMA stuff when you're standing up. A lot of joint locks, a lot of dirty hits, and all that type of stuff. So no doubt about it. And we kind of simulate situations too, Sean. Whereas for like law enforcement officers, if and when we disarm you from your weapon, what do you do then? Because that's where this disconnects sometimes. So my thoughts about Miggy, Andujar, me too. I'd rather have him here as well, Robert. 100%. I feel bad for the kid. I really do. Am I afraid of starting rotation? Arms get tired. It's progress. Well, I've said this, it's your boy. Like, this is why I keep saying they need to get another starter and a reliever, and because at some point these guys are going to be on innings limits, right? Cortez and Severino, and at some point they might pivot them over to more long relief guys if they get 4 good innings out of them or something like that, and then you give Ben Wells more of a chance. So Schmidt, you use those guys more frequently. Michael King, and instead of using like Nestor for 5 and then 5 different relievers, you go to Nestor and then you pivot to somebody like Schmidt, and maybe try to get 3 innings out of him or 4, right? Now you're using less pitchers. So That's the way I look at it. You can never have enough pitching, but the Yankees would be well off to get more pitching. No doubt. No doubt. Fizzwiz, who I don't know, man. It could be Kansas City. It could be a National League team. I'm not exactly sure yet. But there's a lot of teams that could use his bat, especially his cheap contract. He's still in arbitration until, I think, 2025. So he's got plenty of years left of arbitration. So for good offensive production, you know, I wish the Yankees would have given him a better opportunity. So, yeah, he could package Oakland, Cincinnati, Seattle too. Yankees pitching is on par. Yeah, dude, his pitching is ridiculous. I hope they stay healthy, but I do hope that they add a pitcher, one way or another, one starter and one reliever. No doubt about it. Fritz, what's happened, man? We're gonna be wrapping it up in a minute too, but my heart beats still. Joey Gallo hit a home run. Yeah, man, he needed that today. We needed to produce more though. That's it. So, yeah, he's been like, was he have 5 home runs this year now? 5, 6, something like that. So, but he just needs to produce more often, home run or not. So, 2019 had AJ Burnett on the squad. Yeah, they had Burnett on that squad. He did win Game 2 of the World Series. Sabathia lost Game 1 against Cliff Lee. Burnett beat Pedro Martinez in Game 2. That I will never forget in Yankee Stadium. That was a really good game by AJ. That was his Yankee moment. So, no pitchers were available. Better than what we already have who wanted to play in AL East. We've done it to 9 to like, yeah, exactly, Billy. That's a good point. Your thoughts about pursuing Dow? I mean, I would only bring him in because now I think he's been released now, so you can get him on the minimum. You can get him in as a long relief guy from the left-handed side. It's not going to hurt. It's low risk, and again, it's minimal dollars as it pertains to the Yankees. So I would at the very least consider him as another long relief guy. He's out there. Somebody's going to grab him. Somebody's going to grab him. And I would hate for him to go to Boston or Houston or Tampa and wind up killing the Yankees. So I would take him just for that reason. So Gallo never can. Yeah, I mean, a lot of these guys have trouble hitting the height. It's not easy to hit, especially 99. It's really freaking hard. So we need another dude, a starting pitcher and a reliever. Bedside. Starting pitcher and a reliever. And how many more years? Reynolds is he's not a free agent until 2026, so 3.5 more seasons. So he'd be a perfect trade candidate. Perfect. So, but we'll see. But let me wrap this up, everybody. Thank you all for coming on, your time, your contributions, and thank you everybody who served the country as well. Obviously, so JP Sears is another one. Hopefully, he'll get another shot too. And Britton, we'll see if he comes back as well. So. Usually takes him about a month to get things cooking, but we'll see. So I'm not sleeping on one way or another. But thank you all for coming on. Appreciate you all. And I think they're off tomorrow, so we'll go. I'll have the lineups out for the next game either way. They're going to Minnesota now, so that should be a fun series. But have a great night, everybody. Peace and love. All yous. Over and out.